வணக்கம் நேயர்களே, இன்னைக்கு மூன் டிவியில் விஐபி ஷோவில் நாம் பார்க்க போகிறது 35 வருஷமாக ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் பிஸ்னஸில் கலக்கிக்கிட்டு இருக்க மிஸ்டர் சேகர் பி ஷெட்டி அவர்கள். Good evening, Mr. Shetty.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Oh, thank you very much. So I am very happy to be here with you.
No, it's very nice to interview you because you've been in the industry and you've been in this country for almost 40 years, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
So how do you feel, being in the country for 40 years?
Actually, now at moment I feel very much pleasure. I feel proud and happy to live here. I don't like to leave this country to go back to India. Earlier we don't have any facilities. I thought of go back within 2 years, work 2 years and go back to India and live there. But now I feel that no, why to go back to India when you have all the facilities here, luxurious life is there, law and order is well maintained here.
So in short, what you are saying is you struggled a lot to come up to this stage what you are being now.
Yeah.
You started your career in a different industry.
Yes.
What was that industry?
Actually, I started my career when I came to Dubai first in 1968. At that time, I was jobless and thinking that somebody told me from India, if you go back to Gulf country, you can make more money and you get good job and all. So, in that basis, I came to Dubai. Actually, in Bombay also, I was working for a company, good company.
So, in those days, also there were some carrots showing, huh?
Yes. So, one Keralite has helped me. And he told me go back to Gulf country, there are a lot of demand. So on that basis I came to Dubai. And Dubai, of course, within 15 days I got a job in insurance company and it was a nice, good job. So I worked. Later on my mind was working because our Shetty group is always restaurant business. My brothers all they are in restaurant business back in India, in Bombay. And I worked with my brother also in the restaurant. I was looking after the restaurant in India.
Okay. I was going to ask that from insurance business, how you came into the hotel industry, but you answered that before my question.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a backup of having that industry.
Yeah,
and then you have aspiration to do that kind of business.
Yeah. Since I was working in an international aero company, I thought of now it's the right time to start a business over here in Abu Dhabi. Right. There was no good restaurant over, so there was good demand was there at that time. Then I thought of financially I was a bit tight at that time. I took some here and there some money and started my business in 1978 in the name of Arab Udupi restaurant.
So you started the restaurant business. How come this Arab Udupi name came into existing? Because it's very catchy, and then it shows that you have some interest towards this country, and back home you have that Udupi background.
There is a story behind that question.
All right.
So actually, in fact, I started Udupi restaurant in the beginning. I registered everything. After a few days, the municipality came and asked me, what is Udupi? There is no meaning for Udupi. They said it's a name of a place in Udupi where we serve all South Indian snacks and food and vegetarian. Then they came and asked me to change the board.
Oh, okay.
So then I went back to Chamber of Commerce. And what to do then? Then we put as the Arab Udupi restaurant.
Right.
So that's why the name, because they said you must put some Arab name in front of your name. Right. So then we put Arab Udupi restaurant. Though Arab Udupi restaurant, we have been giving only vegetarian restaurant in the beginning. It was a very good story behind this because when I put Arab Udupi restaurant, people Arabs started coming in. So what is this Arab Udupi restaurant? You are not giving food to us. You are only giving vegetarian. What about us? Then I started my kitchen into non-veg. So that's why we have Arab Udupi restaurant serving food for both the communities.
Now, how many branches you have? Because you have almost traveled 35 years of experience in the industry. So how many branches you have established so far in this country?
That's also a good question. See, we have started one restaurant in Abu Dhabi in 1978 with the 7 staff. After that, I go on increasing the staff. So there was so much of demand. I thought, why not start one more, because we couldn't manage with the restaurant, one restaurant to serve the customer.
Right.
So I thought of start one more. Then I started in Khalifa Street one restaurant. So one by one like that I started Khalidia one restaurant.
Right.
Then we went back to Sharjah. There also we started. Then we went to Ajman. There we started. And Dubai also there was a demand. Like that Dubai also we started. Like that we have made in Mustafa, ICAD. In spite of that, there was a demand for labor camps.
Yeah.
And there was the approach from the company, big companies, why don't you cater for our 500 people, 1000 people food, for 3 times food. So we taken up that camp business also. Okay. Today we have nearly 7,000 laborers
having your
camp,
food, yeah.
food in 3-4 locations, and we are supplying food to them as well. And we have nearly 22 restaurants now throughout UAE. We thought of, when there is a demand, clientele is there, people like our food, and why not serve more, more and more to the people,
right,
instead of having one and this one. So we have made many restaurants, and we are expanding also. We are thinking of expanding. Now, in spite of that, more than that, we have party halls also. We are catering for parties. Also, we are catering for schools and all. We had catering canteens and all, many places and all. We do, somehow we do service to the community here. We do lot of other jobs as well.
We will continue with the interesting stories of Mr. Shetty after a short break.
Municipality, when they come, they check everything, and it should be perfect, and they given a star for our restaurant. I have my own cricket team.